Hey guys, it's Patrick2256 here, aka DOS Ownage from the web series Patrick Plays, which airs every Monday and Thursday on the DOS Gaming Network YouTube channel. This is my vlog episode number 12. And I apologize, it's been 5 days since my last vlog. I was doing them every single day, keeping up on everything. And then this week got incredibly hectic and crazy. Please don't think that I forgot about you. You guys are always on my mind. And trust me, like these last 5 days that I haven't posted a vlog, I've been worried. I've been thinking about, man, I should post a vlog, but just the time really never came up. I've barely gamed, honestly. Uh, you can check with the members of the glitch community, with Bear Hugger, all those guys. Like, I mean, if I did game at all, we're looking at like 30-minute sessions, something like that, something real fast, and then I'm gone. Um, and this week, man, I feel blessed and at the same time a little overwhelmed, but it's not bothering me. I've been inundated with like tons and tons of requests from a few YouTubers, like different YouTubers, wanting to collaborate or to join in on like certain teams and stuff like that. And this is not even talking about the Definitive Gamers team. This is just other people that are interested in maybe incorporating some of my work into their YouTube networks and stuff like that. I've been contacted by 3 different networks this week. TGN, Machinima sent me another email, and what was the name of the other one? It was like some other one I'd never heard of. Unreal. Unreal.me, I believe is the name of it. They sent me some stuff over Twitter wanting me to join in like their thing. That's I guess they're trying to do like a YouTube replacement or something like that, and trying to get some YouTubers to switch over. So that was kind of interesting, and they said that I can make my own network, bring my own network over there or whatever. But anyways, haven't really got back with any of them. Uh, and then of course I always get stuff from Freedom Network. They're constantly sending me emails, just like, "Hey, join up today." Blah blah blah. We'll free music, free blah blah blah. I really do not do. Don't jump in anything without reading the contracts and stuff like that. Freedom has a 1 month, I believe it is, network contract, which you just give them 1 month notice and they'll let you out. But I don't feel comfortable with joining a network right now, especially with the name of my channel being DOS Gaming Network. I'm not trying to create a network of my own, like though in the sense that they are, where it's like a pyramid scheme or something like that, where all these people are just basically feeding off each other. The network thing I had in when I envisioned the DOS Gaming Network was just a whole bunch of friends who posted videos to the same channel, and then links from that channel directly to their channel. So all equal, no money being made off of anybody. If you want to monetize your videos, you monetize your videos. That's your business. You keep all of your money. That was my vision of the DOS Gaming Network, and that's what I think I'll stick to. I don't. If people decide they want to post stuff on my channel, send it to me. I will post it. I will link all of it back directly to your channel. I don't want any of your money, anything like that. I don't monetize my videos, but you can do it on your videos if you want. That's completely up to you. And if you decide you want to be part of the DOS Gaming Network, I wholeheartedly invite you to just send me some videos. My my email is dosgamingnetwork@gmail.com. Super easy. dosgamingnetwork@gmail.com. So send me any requests or anything right there. I don't want any like really offensive stuff, like sexual things or anything like that. But gaming, game news, stuff like that, man, send it on over, bro. I will give you a shout out and I will support your channel any way I can. That's one thing that's great about the glitch community. If you're a decent person, I should say, if you're just a decent person, and you're not trying to hit stuff from an angle or give out disseminate false information, if you're truthful in everything you do on YouTube, man, join the Glitch Network. Like the Glitch, if you're on Google Plus, you might as well, man. It's a great place. It is a closed community, so you're not gonna get, spammed with all kinds of nonsense. But it's a great place to meet great people who actually game. That's the biggest thing. A lot of Google communities, they have all these opinions. There's all this hate, all this drama, and then you ask them about like what's the last game they played. They don't even play. Like even when I have things are at the hardest and I can barely breathe. I have to do a whole bunch of work. I still find at least 30 minutes a day to get on, at least converse with people, try to connect. Man, that's what it's all about. It's all about the networking, I guess, the connections. Anyways, try not to ramble. I apologize, but I got a lot of information I'm trying to get out there because there's a lot of people, in my opinion, who have been around since the beginning of YouTube. Man, I mean, like since the beginning of the Crumb side, and they are not getting their voices heard, even though their voices should carry a lot of weight, in my opinion. There are a lot of people who are being heard who are disseminating false information about gaming, about specs, about just tons of there. Most of these people don't even know the difference between resolution and graphics. That's one thing that One Stop for Gamers was talking about on one of his last videos. Man, don't come at people sideways if you don't even know basic things about software or about the specs of your own system that you're trying to promote, because you'll if you run into somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about, bro, they're gonna crush you. So just if you're gonna act hard, keep it to yourself, man, or keep it to your group of friends. Anyways, man, like I said, I had a lot of people come at me not come at me, just in a good way, supporting me, asking me to help them and to do stuff with their channels. I don't want to name a whole bunch of names and stuff like that yet because honestly, I haven't said yes to many of these people. I think I've only said yes to two of them, and you'll see. I will be part of the Definitive Gamers podcast, which will be airing on Sunday. That's really awesome. I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be me and Bear Hugger going to be on there together, which is awesome. I love doing podcasts with Bear. He's he's an awesome person, honestly. Like if you don't know who Bear Hugger, well, actually, he just changed his name. I apologize. I should not have called you Bear Hugger 29 if you're watching this. His name is Fatal Mephisto. He's trying to get away from that whole Bear Hugger 29 name. He hates that name. He never really cared for it. Go to his channel. Just search for Fatal Mephisto on Google or on YouTube. It should be easy to find. He's got like well over 2,000 subscribers and it's growing every day. He invited me to one of his, I guess his very last Bear Chill Live podcast. After that, I guess he's got a whole new name and everything that he's going to be doing. I know that he changed his Bear Rants videos to Fatal Rants, which cheers to that. That's pretty good. And Fatal Mephisto is a pretty baller name. I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty good with those names. It's a lot better than Patrick2256. That sound like an AOL screen name. But anyways, me and Faithful Mephisto, apologize once more, are going to be on the next Definitive Gamers podcast, which will be airing on Sunday. Then we have DOS Gaming Network's Epic Podcast number 5 coming out tomorrow. So please, please, please check that out. There are a ton, like a lot of people who I was talking about in this the first part of this video, who I think that, I mean, they've been there from the very beginning. All these big YouTubers like that you're seeing, they were there with them. They knew them before they were famous. All these Crumbside YouTubers, they were there from the very beginning. They knew them guys before they were famous. So it's just they never tried really to get famous. It wasn't about like pushing for their YouTubes and stuff like that. It was just about being part of a community, which I wholeheartedly respect. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about the community, helping out people any way I can. And of course, what you get back from that is you get loyal friends who will stick with you to the end, and that's what friendship means everything to me. If I help you out, it's not because I want something from you. The only thing I want from you is later, I want to be able to call you my friend once you get to know me. That's it. That's all I care about. With these guys that are on my podcast, I think I think DOS Gaming Network's Epic Podcasts have a little something special because we have a whole bunch of people that even when we talk over each other, we're friends. You know, we we get loud, we get ethnic for a better for lack of a better word, you know, as far as like the way we talk and things like that. But it never gets racist. It never gets there's no hatred there, no animosity between anybody. I mean, that's a special thing. It's in a lot of these podcasts, you'll see that there's like some sort of underlying issues. You know, they might be angry at each other on the down low and stuff like that. We try to keep all that snake nonsense. Like nobody wants a whole bunch of snakes who are just out, you know, to hurt each other. We're not like that a lot, and hopefully, we'll never be like that. If stuff starts going down like that, I would always rather walk away, you know, rather than cause drama. There's no reason. I've in this life, once you get to a certain age, man, you realize that drama is just people who are unhappy with themselves and they just want to make other people unhappy, and nobody needs that in their life. So if you have those type of people in your life, man, do what Medea says. You gotta let these people go, baby. You gotta let them go. So shout out to Tyler Perry for letting people realize, or hopefully helping people realize that sometimes you just gotta let people go. And that's true. That's true in life. That's true in anything. Uh, but anyways, these podcasters that I'm with on the Epic podcast, man, there are, in my opinion, some of the nicest, some of the very, like at the very most, the most intelligent gamers that I've ever come across. I went through a lot of Google Plus communities before I fell onto Glitch, and I went to Glitch through my boy Silver Sky 545, and it's the best thing that I've ever become a part of, in my opinion. Like besides DOS and the things that we created with DOS back in 2000, 2002, 2003, leading all the way up to now, uh, this is the greatest thing I've ever really been a part of. And I appreciate every member of Glitch, Joey Luciano, Dreadhead, Tony the Tigga. Um, man, I hope I'm not just like blanking out. Of course, Wolf Flow's on there. He's got a great podcast. I was on his podcast this week, which was awesome. Um, let me see. Man, there's just a whole bunch of people, and I hope I'm not just like blanking out, which I am. I know I'm blanking out on some people, and I apologize for that. But anyways, man, uh, you guys are what makes the world go round, bro. Like you're the salt of the earth. You are the people who I look up to as a gamer and as a podcaster and as a YouTuber in general. Even though you guys don't push your YouTube channels or anything like that, the knowledge that is contained within your minds is what I would like to help the world see, because there's too many people. That's why I like our podcast. There's too much disinformation, too many people out with their own agendas out there, not really in it to entertain. Well, no, let me say that. They're not in it to educate, they're in it more to entertain. And there are a lot of people who have become, you know, corporate slaves, corporate, you know, yes men. Sony can do no wrong. Microsoft can do no wrong. No, Nintendo can do no wrong. And we need to get away from that. If we have a problem, like I love PlayStation. I was a super duper Xbot back in the Xbox 360, basically last gen and the previous gen. I own multiple Xbox 360s. I own multiple original Xboxes. I've owned multiple Xbox Ones. But as soon as I saw a problem with the Microsoft brand, I switched over, man. That's what you got to do. You got to go where, you know, you got to get it where you fit in, you know? So I'm a big fan of PlayStation right now because I felt that the PlayStation was, it felt more like an Xbox 360 than the Xbox One did, in my opinion. But best believe, let Sony mess up one time and see if I don't let them know, you know? And that's what we need. We need more consumers who are in it for themselves rather than brand loyalty, because brand loyalty will just make you a corporate slave. And you don't need to be that, man. Look out for yourself. Look out for your family. Look out for your friends. Anyways, uh, as I was saying just a minute ago, I've been invited to multiple podcasts. I was on Bears, the last Bear Chill Live that will probably ever be made after that. Fatal Mephisto, who is AKA Bear back in the day, he's going to be making a new name for that. Hopefully, we'll get some stuff done with that. And then I was on Wolf Flow's podcast, which was amazing. Really, really intelligent dude. Um, Shout out to you, Wolf Flow. Shout out to you, Fatal Mephisto. And we missed last week's DOS Network Epic podcast, DOS Gaming Network Epic podcast, and that was because I had a whole bunch of stuff going on it once again. But the upside of all this, I'm going to try to make more videos, uh, more vlogs to make up for the, I guess, 5 vlogs that I missed. I wholeheartedly apologize for missing those vlogs, and I will try to make it up to you in any way I can. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming. I have a whole bunch of things in the works with a few other YouTubers. Well, they're asking me to do stuff with them. I'm gonna check into their YouTube stuff first. You know, I'd like to investigate a little before I put my stamp of approval on anything, because you know there's a lot of I don't want to be part of anything that could hurt anybody or make anybody angry. There's no reason to do that. Um, I don't mean to sound like a hardcore pacifist or anything like that. I've I've fought all my life for a lot of things, and I've done a lot of things in my life that brought me to where I am now. That worked very hard, and I did a lot of things to a lot of people, not to hurt them or anything like that, but that, let's just say there was collateral damage. Um, I was, let me see here. How can I say that? I don't want to say too much into it because I don't want to be inundated with a whole bunch of questions. But let's just say I was a part of something that on a national level that where we were sent overseas and we did some things to people that I regret. Honestly, I still consider myself a patriot. I still um, I would still die for my country in a moment. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that that I wouldn't do that, because I would. I would do anything for the future of our country and for the future of our children. That in a second, if they called me back up, I'd pack my gear and I'd be out. But I was a part of a lot of things. No, I don't have PTSD or anything like that. I'm not going to get into any of that stuff. But let's just say I've done some things to people who probably didn't really deserve it, and in my heart, I knew it was wrong. But orders are orders. You have to do what you have to do. Um, but you also have to pay the price later on. So that's why I try to keep the drama out of my life. No, I'm not just some hardcore pacifist. I don't want to come off that way, but I want things to be better for our future. I want things to be better for people. I want one day for everybody to wake up and realize that religion, that race, money, it's all just nonsense. It doesn't really matter. If you look at somebody and you see them for what they are, a human being, that's all that should matter. You should be able to love anybody, man, to hug anybody, to as long as they're cool with it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, and then of course I had some things happen in my life you know, after coming back that were really hard that I had to take care of. I had some personal health things, uh, so I was basically fighting for my life at a certain point, and I came out of it. And one thing about once you see death firsthand, and then once you almost die, it'll change you as a person. And for me, it's been a positive thing. I'm much happier person. I'm fat. I'm happy. I don't care. Nothing really gets me down. Uh, I'll always be this person from now on because I've seen what the alternative is. So, anyways, I am ranting on. That's a 20-minute vlog. I apologize. But anyways, got new content coming next week for sure. My word, my creed, my promise. You got it. This is Patrick 2256 signing off. Have a good day. Have a good week, year, everything. And I wholeheartedly mean that.